Salem may be in darkness, but the real storms are just beginning. On Tuesday, September 30th, Belle delivers a rejection that could ignite EJ's obsession. Chad and Kat define their future, but secrets threaten to tear it apart. Theo and JJ's clash brings buried grudges roaring back, while Jada's news could shatter Paulina's balance. And as Xander and Sarah edge toward reunion, a hidden truth looms. Which spark will set Salem ablaze first? The blackout changed everything. When EJ DiMera and Belle Black were trapped together in that hospital elevator, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. For once, EJ's polished armor cracked. Gone was the ruthless businessman, the arrogant DiMera patriarch who always demanded control. Instead, Belle saw something rare: vulnerability. He confessed that he never stopped loving her, a truth that has haunted him for years. For EJ, it was a gamble, baring his heart in hopes that the intimacy of the moment would rekindle the fire they once shared. And for a fleeting second, Belle felt that pull, that undeniable spark of passion that has drawn her back to EJ time and again despite her better judgment. But Tuesday brings the harsh reality. Belle makes her decision, and this time, there is no hesitation. With composure and resolve, she tells EJ there will be no reunion, no rekindled romance. Her marriage to Sean Brady may be fragile, but she refuses to escape one shaky foundation only to step into another storm. The rejection cuts EJ deeper than he'll admit. He's a man accustomed to winning, whether in business, love, or manipulation. To be denied after exposing his heart? That could push him into a darker obsession. Rejection doesn't extinguish EJ's fire, it fuels it. And Belle knows it. Even as she walks away, her eyes betray conflict. That dangerous spark remains. Fans, do you think Belle has truly ended their twisted dance, or has she only lit the fuse for EJ's next obsession? Salem has taught us one thing: passion denied often turns into vengeance. While EJ reels from rejection, Chad DiMera finds himself facing the opposite, the possibility of new love. His relationship with Kat Green has been building quietly but unmistakably: stolen glances, teasing conversations, and a growing connection that has become impossible to ignore. Now, Tuesday forces them to confront the truth. What are they to each other? For Chad, this isn't just a casual step forward. He's a man shaped by tragedy. The death of Abigail left a wound that never truly healed, and raising his children alone has only deepened the ache. To open his heart again is terrifying, but also liberating. Choosing Kat isn't only about romance, it's about admitting he's ready to live again, to find joy beyond grief. But lurking beneath Kat's charming presence is a secret agenda. She's not just Chad's new flame, she's also working with Rafe Hernandez, gathering evidence to take down EJ DiMera. Every smile, every touch, every confession comes with a question mark. Is it genuine, or is it strategy? This duality makes Tuesday's moment pivotal. If Chad and Kat define themselves as a couple, the stakes explode. Should Kat's mission be revealed, Chad won't just feel betrayed, he'll feel used at the most vulnerable moment of his life. And yet, Kat may be in deeper than she intended. The line between duty and desire is blurring. Is she falling for Chad despite herself, or will she stay loyal to her mission? Fans, here's the dilemma. Is Chad stepping into a second chance at happiness, or into the arms of a woman whose secrets could destroy him? Tuesday will begin to answer that question, but in Salem, answers always come with consequences. Salem is still reeling from the blackout, but for Theo Carver and JJ Devereaux, the darkness does more than cut the lights. It exposes the fractures between them that have never healed. These two men share a history filled with missteps, mistrust, and memories they would both rather bury. Yet on Tuesday, all of it comes boiling to the surface. It begins innocently enough, a disagreement over choices made in the chaos of the blackout. But JJ, impulsive as ever, pushes too far. He jabs, provokes, and refuses to back down, while Theo, who normally tries to stay calm and measured, refuses to be undermined this time. Stubborn pride collides with simmering resentment, and suddenly, what could have been a tense exchange turns into a full-blown confrontation. The subtext here runs deeper than the words they speak. Every raised voice carries the weight of old grudges, romantic entanglements that went sour, family wounds that never closed, and the sense that neither man has ever truly forgiven the other. And in Salem, confrontations are never contained. Once sparks fly, families get involved, sides are drawn, and resentments grow into wars. Fans, the question becomes this: will Theo and JJ's clash simply be a momentary flare-up, or is it the first shot in a larger feud that could pull half the town into battle? Tuesday's episode suggests this is only the beginning. While tempers flare across town, Paulina Price faces a different kind of storm: the arrival of Jada Hunter with urgent news. In Salem, Jada doesn't waste time on small matters. If she's at Paulina's door, it's because something important, something potentially explosive, demands attention. Paulina has already been under immense pressure. She's juggling her role as Salem's mayor, the constant strain of keeping her family safe, and the ripple effects of Sophia's manipulative schemes. From sabotaging Chanel and Johnny's adoption to spreading scandal, Sophia has already turned Paulina's world upside down. Add to that Kat and Rafe's ongoing investigation into EJ DiMera, and it's clear Paulina is standing on shaky ground. Jada's update could tie into either of these threads, or perhaps both. Is there new evidence in the DiMera investigation that could threaten Paulina's administration? Has Sophia taken another step that puts Chanel in even greater danger? Or could Jada's news involve a threat Paulina doesn't even see coming yet? What matters most is Paulina's response. Known for her fiery determination and refusal to be intimidated, Paulina may once again rise to the challenge. But even she must recognize her limits. With her health and her family already under strain, this news could force her into a painful choice: fight harder than ever, or step back before everything collapses. Fans, what do you think Jada's update will reveal? And will Paulina's next move protect her family, or throw them deeper into the chaos? In the chaos of Salem, where betrayal and heartbreak are daily currency, Tuesday offers something unexpected: a fragile glimmer of hope. For Xander and Sarah Horton, hope is both a gift and a curse. They've endured more than most couples could ever survive: lies that cut deep, betrayals that nearly broke them, and choices that should have ended them forever. And yet, here they are, circling each other again, drawn back together by a force neither can deny. Tuesday's episode showcases those tentative steps toward reconciliation. Xander, stubborn and relentless in his pursuit, refuses to let Sarah slip through his fingers again. His charm, his humor, and his surprising flashes of vulnerability begin to break through her defenses. For Sarah, it's a dangerous balancing act. Her heart still longs for him, but her mind screams caution. She dares to imagine a future together once more, but every glimpse of happiness comes with the shadow of their past. And beneath it all lies the most dangerous truth of all: Xander's secret. His role in Philip's attack hangs over him like a ticking time bomb. If it explodes, Sarah's fragile trust won't just crack, it will shatter beyond repair. For now, the reunion feels tender, almost inevitable, as though fate itself is pushing them back together. But this is Salem, and in Salem, secrets never stay buried. Fans, ask yourselves: is Sarah giving Xander a real second chance, or is she unknowingly stepping into another heartbreak that could destroy her for good? So, DOOL fans, Tuesday, September 30th, delivers a storm of stories that promise to change Salem forever. Belle makes her stand, rejecting EJ's heartfelt confession and perhaps sparking an obsession that could grow dangerous. Chad and Kat define their romance, even as secrets threaten to tear them apart. Theo and JJ clash in a confrontation that may reignite long-buried feuds, while Jada delivers news to Paulina that could shake her foundation as mayor, mother, and matriarch. And in the midst of all this chaos, Xander and Sarah's fragile reunion flickers with both hope and looming danger. Every storyline comes with a price. Belle's rejection could fuel EJ's darkest impulses. Chad's leap of faith with Kat could expose him to betrayal. Theo and JJ's confrontation might be the first domino in a new family war. And Sarah? She may be walking straight into heartbreak if Xander's secret finally sees the light of day. Fans, which of these storylines has you most hooked? Belle's defiance? Chad's risk? Sarah's gamble with love? Drop your theories in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Salem's storm is gathering, and Tuesday is just the beginning.